And welcome everybody to Amplify MP. We're the network built to celebrate the people, the places, and the everyday moments that make Mount Pleasant such a great place to live. I'm Mike Heaton, your co-host, along here, as always, with Matt Bryant.
Hello.
I love that. Just hello.
Right at you.
It is Monday, but we're
shirt. Kind of.
look, what do you got? What do you got?
Funky things on.
Oh, it does. It has some strange things going on.
Yeah.
The lines.
I got stripes in my shirts, and it's doing funky things.
That's kind of awesome.
It's something.
It's a Monday, but we're acting like it's Friday. We're all sort of giddy today. A lot of energy going on in the studio.
We love what we do.
Yeah, honestly, this is great. I'm loving it. I'll tell you what, my back hurts today.
Heavy lifting over the weekend?
I mowed for I have like 4 acres plus to mow. And it was just nonstop mowing all day, and more not even mowing grass so much. I think everyone in Mount Pleasant can relate to this right now because I drive around Mount Pleasant and can see it. We're mowing dandelions, everybody.
Yes.
They're just everywhere.
100%.
Yeah.
You got dandelions, Kellen?
I put down weed and feed this weekend because I was sick of them.
So many of them. It's crazy. You got a big lawn to mow?
I do not. It takes me literally like 25 minutes to mow my yard.
Oh, seriously?
With a push mower.
That's kind of awesome.
It's a pretty quick process.
Nice.
Is that because it's all like mud?
No, it's just a small yard.
Small yard.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a small yard.
So you don't have a dog or anything, you have a cat. Bob.
I have a cat, Bob the cat.
Bob the cat.
But no dog. And I love dogs. The only reason why I don't have it, not the only reason, but a big reason why I don't have a dog is because I don't want to go clean up its poop out of the
That's
yard.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I
It's a
just,
special kind of pet.
yeah. And I
parent,
love
right?
dogs. I have no issues with dogs except for they poop in my yard. At least Bob poops in a box. And I
That's fair. That's
dump
fair.
the box and it's good.
See, I have a dog, and I can't have a cat because I can't do the litter box thing.
Oh,
Really?
I got a system. Not that anybody cares about what my litter box system is, but I got a system.
Although I'll tell you what, cats in this town, you start talking about cats, everybody has an opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
As we found out a couple months ago with the city,
Right.
everybody has an opinion
Everybody has an opinion.
about cats. So, but yeah, I've never had a cat. I was allergic to cats. I have a whole story I won't go into right now about cats that almost killed me.
It is National Storytelling Day.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know that.
All right.
I should have read my stuff. I might have a story later. We'll see how it goes.
Well, to be fair, I typed it and still didn't remember it. So.
Hey, before we do our 411, I just want to remind everybody that we have Jeremy Nunez, the comedian, coming to town. He is coming on May 22nd, which is the Friday of Memorial Day weekend. Tickets are starting to be sold. It's starting to fill up a little bit. So definitely buy your ticket today if you can. You can go online to amplify-mp.net amplify-mp.com. You should have seen how quickly they looked up at me. It's .com. Get your tickets, though. It's going to be a heck of a good show. And I'll send it to you for the 411, Matt.
The 411 on May 2nd from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. All God's Creatures will be having a rummage sale at the Coffee Depot. All proceeds benefit the shelter. They're accepting donations from you for the sale that can be dropped off at the shelter before May 1st. Cinco de Mayo Fest, the Barrio celebration, is coming to the Welcome Home Center, which is inside the Bell Center, on Tuesday, May 5th from 5 to 7 p.m. We had a nice little feature interview with the folks putting that on just last week.
Yep.
So go back and look at that and you can get all the details. But there will be authentic Mexican treats, family-friendly activities, silent auctions, and they said it's for the children. And I'm still not buying into that completely, but there's a big piñata smashing happening.
Well, they said there's some sort of special surprise.
There is a special surprise, which we cannot say out loud. Otherwise, Angie will kill me.
I don't know what it is anyway.
It's kind of awesome.
I can't say it out loud either way. On May 22nd, besides Jeremy Nunez, but they go hand in hand and work well together, the Greater Iowa Swap Meet and Flea Market is coming to the Old Threshers grounds from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then on Saturday, May 23rd, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's free admission and free parking. And then go to that during the day and then jump on over to Jeremy Nunez at the Heedle Performing Arts Center, right?
Yep.
At
amplify-mp.com.
Go to amplify-mp.com for ticket information. On June 7th, straight into Summer Family Walk from 1 to 4 p.m. on Sunday, June 7th at East Lake. Join Henry County Public Health and Healthy Henry County for fun, games, and learning as you walk a loop around East Lake Park. Start by the tennis courts to pick up your to collect the giveaways and helpful information from each of the activity stations along the walk. So that sounds kind of fun, a nice little family activity.
There's a ton of stuff going on in Mount Pleasant.
There's a lot. I'll get to more tomorrow. I have a whole list of things happening, so it's
Love
pretty
it.
awesome.
A lot going on.
But remember, we are all better together when we work together. So that goes for Amplify MP as well. So we were asking you to go to amplify-mp.com, click submit at the top, and join us in participating in Take MP with You, the Critters of MP, shout outs, why I love MP, and our weekly poll question. And we're waiting patiently.
Yeah, we've gotten some coming in here and there, and we'll have a couple features where we show all the pets,
There you
things
go.
like that here in the future.
So yeah, send those in. We love it. So go to amplify-mp.com.
Nice. So when we come back from commercial, we have a special segment today. A lot of people are like, "Who is this Matt Bryant guy?"
No, nobody knows.
No, nobody knows. No, everybody knows Matt. He's been around for a long time, went to Iowa Wesleyan, but a lot of people want to know you more, Matt. And they want to know Kellen, me too. And so we're going to do a little bit of a special segment, a little get to know you kind of question Q&A when we get back from commercial. We'll be right back.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2026 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Experience the sights, sounds, and traditions of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, and more. First visit or a family tradition. Enjoy home-style food, the excitement of an Old West shootout, and nightly entertainment. For generations, this is where memories are made. Celebrate history and make new memories at the Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, September 3rd through 7th in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
All right, welcome back to Amplify MP. We're going to do a little bit of get to know you thing.
I don't know.
think.
Should I be nervous?
Maybe. I got some crazy questions here. Some of them are normal stuff. We'll start with those. We're
Okay.
going to do like a speed round real quick, okay? So, but you have to say more than one word to answer stuff. Can't just be like yes or
True.
co-host or whatever it is to the answer. You have to actually like, what is your role with Amplify MP and what do you enjoy most about it? Kellen.
Well, it's for me.
Yeah, I'm doing all three of us. Yeah,
Oh.
throwing all of it.
Well, I produce the show and handle a lot of the tech stuff behind the scenes, so website related things. I think the variety of the work is what I like most about it. It also gives me an ability to do a little bit of creativity sort of stuff, right? Instead of sitting behind a computer all day, which is kind of what I'm used to in my past professional life.
Nice. How about you, Matt?
I don't know if we haven't really handed out titles, but I think
It's
if
true.
anything, a sales director is kind of what I've been
Yeah.
saying, or salesperson. So, but as with any startup such as this, we're all three kind of doing a little bit of everything and a little bit of everything to make sure that this all happens. So, and I love it, building something and trying to grow it and make it ours, make it yours. Frankly, that's kind of I'm having fun with it.
Yeah. Is that what you enjoy most about it?
I did. It is.
Okay, perfect. And I'm
What
Mike.
about you?
Yeah, I got you. I am on the title. It says co-host with Matt. Matt's co-host too there for this show, and we haven't really handed out titles yet.
We
but
haven't. I made up my own, so you can do the
that's
same.
good.
if you want.
Sales is awesome.
Yeah.
I tend to be the guy dealing with the bigger monthly events. So we're bringing in Jeremy Nunez next month, and so that's sort of my focus area as far as a specialty. But what I really love about this is I've been here for back in Mount Pleasant for 8 years or so now, after being away for 20. Grew up here, and there's so much going on that people don't know about.
Yes.
Just so much. And even just talking today about all the different events going on, you have a list that's even
And this
longer.
is even just a small part of it, right?
Yeah. And after living in a city for so many years and coming back to here, I just realized how important community and volunteerism and stuff matters, especially as we hit our summer months. There's so many activities, and I'm really excited to talk about them all. Not only do we get to talk about them, just say, hey, this is what's going on in Mount Pleasant, but I get to go interview them. And you guys do too sometimes, but I get to do like sort of in charge of the features you see in the middle, this section of the show usually. And it's really fun to go store to store, nonprofit to nonprofit, organization to organization, and just hear their stories, hear their whys. So really exciting. Love that part of it. All right, another question. If you had to live one day as any fictional character, who would it be and why? Any fictional character, who would it be and why? I'll go first if you guys can't think of it. You guys don't have anybody yet?
Yeah. Well, my first thought was Batman.
Ooh, why Batman?
Because why not? in real life, he's got all the money in the world, and
True.
then he gets to put on cool outfits and drive cool cars and vehicles and fight crime.
Yes, it's awesome. Your mom's still alive though.
My mom,
You don't want anything bad to happen to your parents,
my
right?
mom,
Like
my
that'd be
mom is
bad.
still alive.
Yeah.
That's key part of that origin
It
story.
is. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
all
rather
right.
important.
Well, I don't want my mother to die.
Okay, good.
So
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. It's official on camera today.
do not
You
want that
stated
to
it.
happen.
So Batman, but so
But right,
with one exception.
with caveats.
Yeah, the motivation is different.
And I'm not really particularly crazy about bats, so
Oh.
that's kind of a bad thing too. But
How about you, Cal?
I was struggling to think there for a second, but for whatever reason, Tom Sawyer came to mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. I was talking to Carrie, my wife, about this the other day. And, if I didn't have my family and they were all gone, I would probably move to like Montana and build a house,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and live kind of like off the grid. So that whole story there kind of speaks to me that way.
You like going on a raft in the Mississippi River and sort of rowing your way down the Mississippi.
Maybe I'll try that this summer.
Yeah, doable. It's very doable. I immediately went to either Star Wars or Lord of the Rings or something like that. I think being like Gandalf would be super fun. You have that sort of magical powers. No
Right.
one quite knows where you're from or what you're doing, but you sort of know everything and what's going on with everybody. And you let them, so you put them in leadership roles. You sort of stand back and you grab them, put it, say, you do that, and then you sort of stand back and let it happen. But if they start getting in trouble, you grab your what do you call it? Your staff
and just fix it.
to fix it real quick.
Just make
Yeah.
it go away.
Yeah, I like that. Tom Bombadil would be awesome too. I don't know if you guys are Lord of the Rings fans at all,
I'm
but like
not, no.
he's like no one really knows who he is, but he just fixes everything all the time. He's like Mr. Magical of everything.
There you go.
I got one more for you. If you're gonna host a dinner with any three people,
Ooh.
living or dead, who would you host a dinner with? Any three people, living or dead, who would you host a dinner with?
Well,
Not fictional though.
I know. I would.
No Gandalf.
I'd start with my grandfather. I'd love to have dinner with him again.
Nice.
Actually, all my grandparents would be great. I know that's kind of a cop out, but
It works though.
yeah, my first thought. All my grandparents would be awesome.
I like that. See now, it's hard not to say that now.
Yeah, I know. I kind of ruined it. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
that's
not
all
like
good.
Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, right, right. I would go with my mom in a heartbeat the same way.
Yeah.
She passed away about 12 years ago. I'd eat dinner with her in a heartbeat. Oreo cookies, actually. We used to do Oreo cookies at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. Right.
Fun. So
Yep.
we'd definitely be eating Oreo cookies with my mom. And then other people, living or dead. I would really like a conversation. I don't know if I enjoyed it or not, but I'd like to hang out with Michael Jordan someday.
Oh yeah,
I
that'd
think
be
he's
cool.
really fun to have that dinner. And then
Tiger Woods would have some stories to tell.
yeah, he would. That's true. That is true. So I automatically went to the athletes because I sort of idolized a lot of these athletes growing up. I think it'd be really fun to have my mom, Michael Jordan, and Charles Barkley
Oh yeah.
all at the same table. And I think my mom would own the table. It would be really fun. It'd be awesome. How about you, Kellen?
Yeah, I'd definitely go with my dad. I lost my dad. It'd be great to have dinner with him. But I was thinking Abraham Lincoln. That would be a really cool conversation. I'm a history fan, history buff. There's lots of questions I would have for him. Um, yeah, and then the second or the third one there, I'm going to athletes too. Uh, I would really like to have dinner with Shohei Ohtani.
Oh,
That'd be
wow.
an interesting one.
Yeah.
There's also this pitcher coming up in the card system who's a switch pitcher. So he
Really?
throws left hand and right handed.
Wow.
I'd love to ask him about that.
Shohei would be amazing because you would actually get to have dinner with him while he's peaking, right? Or
Right.
still peaking, right? Like it's be
Right.
like saying I had dinner with Hank Aaron while he was at his prime. That's like a whole different
It is,
level. And Shohei's definitely that level of player.
And plus, you could ask him for some gambling tips.
This is true. This is true.
It's legal. It's okay.
It is totally okay. Totally okay. Well, hey, if you guys have any questions you want to ask us, whether or not they're serious questions, want to get to know us better, or you just want to know what we think about our favorite dessert, we don't really care. We're having fun here. Shoot them in our Facebook feed in the comments section here, and we'll answer them right here on the show. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Kids snack spills. Your furniture's got a front row seat to the chaos. Stain resistant and stylish? Need custom colors and a look that fits your family? Yep, we can do that. Furniture that is tough, stylish, and totally ready for whatever comes next from your dream home.
Welcome back to Amplify MP. I want to get in the know. Matt, will you get us in the know?
Buckle up, kids. It's time to get in the know. Today is Monday. It is the 27th day of April. Today is Babe Ruth Day. So he'd be another interesting
Babe
dinner.
Ruth would have been a good interview.
A dinner companion.
Yeah.
As Kellen mentioned earlier, National Tell a Story Day. It's also Morse Code Day. So beep, beep, dash, dash.
What's SOS?
Yeah, I have no idea. It's National Prime Rib Day,
Ooh.
National
I
Gummy Bear
Get
Day.
behind that one.
Prime rib.
Mhm.
Oh, I love a good prime rib, but I've had some bad prime ribs, and it just makes me nervous.
Really?
Yeah, but I love a good prime rib. I love it. National Gummy Bear Day. My cousin used to work at a gummy bear factory. This is a true story. He used to work at a gummy bear factory in Creston, Iowa, and I don't know if they were leftovers or rejects or whatever, but he used to bring us 10-pound boxes
Really?
of gummies. And I'm going to tell you, I like gummies. Nobody needs 10 pounds of gummies. Nobody. Not
That's
a house full of
awesome.
kids. It doesn't matter. It's also Woody Woodpecker Day.
Oh, hey.
Yep.
Hey, did you ever have a prime rib at the Irish restaurant?
Probably. I don't recall, but probably.
They were always good.
Yeah, the Irish. I remember the Irish had bread pudding.
Oh my God. I always forget about the bread pudding. Everybody talks about the French onion soup
Yeah.
or the strawberry jam is another big one.
Oh,
But
I
the
remember that.
prime ribs are always a
But
fan favorite.
I ate at the Irish plenty of times.
Nice.
Weather. Cloudy with rainstorms likely this afternoon. A few could be severe, including strong winds, hail, and tornadoes as a potential, although keep your eyes out, but it looks like they've kind of backed that off a little bit. So we're
Yeah.
going to get rain and some storms, but not quite as severe. The severe has moved south of us, it seems. But a high of 73 today. Rain moves out this evening, and we are dry for a couple of days with highs in the 60s tomorrow,
Nice.
Wednesday. So that's all good. Now, how about some sports? The Drake Relays were last weekend, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And area athletes had some good days. Winfield Mount Union's Quinn Smith did not place in the girls' high jump. Alex Scott was supposed to run in the 100 meters, and she did not. I understand she had is a precautionary measure. But she did run in the girls' 800 sprint medley. And that team of Delaney Anderson, Kinley White, Alex Scott, and Avery Fedler ran a 147.9 and placed 8th, which is pretty
Nice.
darn good.
Yeah.
I know we all
The
want to
Drake
win,
Relays?
but Drake Relays, holy cow!
And
That's
you're
pretty
running
good.
against everybody, right? It's not even by class.
It's not even by class. It's the high school.
Yeah.
So
That's
there you go.
incredible.
So that was awesome. And then Avery Fedler, as we talked about, was busy. She had a busy weekend. She placed 5th in the 800 in a time of 2 minutes 11 seconds .96. She finished 12th in the 400 with a time of 57.57, and then she went out and ran a 439.85 in the 1500 to finish 10th. So if we're keeping score at home, she had 3 top 10 finishes and 1 12th.
As a freshman.
As a freshman.
Again, as a freshman. That is an up and comer won the at the Drake Relays.
Yes, at the Drake Relays. So she had a great weekend. The Imperials 4x1 team of Ellie Freeman, Kinley White, Taylor Williamson, and Delaney Anderson finished 30th in a time of 4:49.85. And getting over to New London, London Franklin finished 28th in the 100 meters in a time of 11 seconds flat, which, it'd take me a minute and a half to run 100 meters.
You still run? That's impressive.
Yeah, good question. I won't dive into that right now. New London boys 4x1 team finished 27th at a time of 43.21, and that was Brigham Porter, London Franklin, Cale Westerbeck, and Gavin Strawhacker. Also on Friday, the boys golf team finished 4th at the Fairfield Invitational, shooting a team score of 325. Panther boys soccer team split a pair of games on Saturday, falling 3-1 to Muscatine, and then bouncing back against Central DeWitt, winning 9-2. So that was a good win. And Muscatine has to be a class higher. I'm not sure how the classes break for soccer, but
they're a pretty good team in general too, regardless of class.
Well, I believe I saw the record was undefeated, so it was 2 undefeated teams going against each other. And anyway, so put on a good showing and then came back and beat the heck out of Central DeWitt. Tonight, the boys are golfing in Keokuk, which maybe Depends on the weather.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. And the girls travel to Burlington. Panther boys soccer takes on Keokuk at East Lake, and also at East Lake is the 5-0 boys tennis team taking on Fort Madison. The girls soccer team heads south to Keokuk. Now that may all be irrelevant if we get rain.
True.
Have we heard any updates at all?
I have
whether
not. I
anything's
should have
canceled?
looked before we got on, but I didn't. So I'm not sure. So that wraps up Sports Report. This day in history, on this day in 2009, struggling auto giant General Motors announced plans to discontinue production of its more than 80-year-old Pontiac brand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So it's been 17 years now since
Yep.
Pontiacs came out.
Yep. So they
Did
just.
you guys ever own a Pontiac?
I did. I had a Pontiac Sunbird. back in the day.
Sunbird.
Yeah.
Nice. I did not have a Pontiac. I had an Oldsmobile.
I had one of those at 1.2.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I had a Mercury Sable.
Ooh, nice.
There you
That's
go.
a
It's like a
boat. Those
97.
Sables are boats. Those things like rocked as you drove. Nice.
Bench seat up front.
Oh, yeah.
Word of the day, one advantage of talking to yourself is that you know at least somebody's listening, says Franklin Jones.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
And words to live by. You ready for this?
I'm always worried about these.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I remind myself that you can't always trust Google Maps. So there you go. Now you're in the know.
My wife's always big on that. Whenever I look something on Google Maps, like hours of a restaurant or something like that, she's like, nope, nope, nope. Look at their website. Look at the website every time. She doesn't trust Google Maps at all. Anyway, we hope you find the right directions to wherever you're going today, whether or not you're Keokuk, maybe for a soccer game or anything else. Be safe out there. It's a little stormy, and go out and amp it up. I don't like it. I'm going to do a different one. I got to do a different one. Amp it up works, but I'm going to come up with a different one, I think. Have a great day, y'all.